All right, we're out here at Rush Run. Tom has skunked me. He caught 2 nice crappie. How you doing, Tom?
Pretty good. It's just a wonderful day to be alive and be on the lake.
It's beautiful, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Underneath that cooler right there, there's a big old crappie. We had to keep that one, didn't we?
Well, you did. I didn't.
Oh, I think that thing was big enough that we owed the world to eat it. You know.
It'll feel good in your belly, won't it?
I think I'm gonna put I got some Vidalia onions. I'm gonna throw them in the skillet with some butter. Ooh.
That'll be good. It's a pretty nice sandwich, I'll say that.
Well, I'm gonna make a salad with it and feed myself and the wife tonight.
You want to get it out and look at it?
No.
No.
It's too much work. That's the thing about fishing, they can't tell if we're lying or not. You see that little thing right there that says U.S. Army? I'm talking to the people.
Yeah.
Tom was in the Army. Tom, thank you for your service.
You're welcome, Alan. Thank you for yours. You was in the Marines.
I was in the Jarhead Corps.
What's that Jarhead clan?
The Jarhead clan. We call ourselves You Suckers Miss Christmas.
I never heard that one before.
Well, here's another one for you. How about Uncle Sam's Moron Club?
That's a good one, too.
Or, let's see, what's the other one? You Suckers Miss Christmas. Uncle Sam's Misguided Children. We had all kinds of loving in terms of endearment for ourselves. Tom Williamson went to Vietnam and
yes, I did.
And fought hard. Seen some horrible things over there. And
some things I didn't want to see, and seen some pretty nice things too. People were nice. BC wasn't very good.
So you're saying some of the people were nice. Tom, you was a combat engineer, so you built stuff and then blew it up, didn't you?
Yeah, we built roads and bridges and blew up roads and bridges and did a lot of mine sweeps, things like that for convoys coming up from the south. I was up in the Central Highlands, a place called Dock Cove, which is not a fun place to be.
Tom, to deal with all that angst and anxiety and the way that you dealt with life and your anger issues, you like to come out here and fish.
It helps.
I noticed something about you when it comes to fishing. You ain't playing, man.
Serious.
You're serious about it.
If you get serious about it, it just takes your mind off everything else. Yeah.
I like sitting here looking at the ripples on the water.
Oh yeah.
And
that's what 90% of fishing is being out in God's country.
Yeah, looking at the beauty that God created and enjoying it. Tom, thank you for your service again, man.
You're most welcome.
You know, us veterans, we have a lot to deal with. Things we experience, things that we've seen. You can't even go to boot camp without being permanently and indelibly marked in your brain housing group, let alone go into a combat situation. And every day is new. You can anticipate what's coming up next, but you never know. It's you have no idea.
They definitely try to change your way of thinking.
Well, they do. They do. And sometimes coming back to what we call civility or the civilian world, it's hard to relate.
Yeah.
Hard to relate to people. I think that's...
They don't have the experiences that you've had that's traumatized you or changed you. And you don't understand them now because you don't understand how they can't relate to you because you can't relate to them. So it's just you have to start all over again and try to cope with them coping with you.
Sometimes it's easier just for veterans to get on a boat and go fishing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's, I was married the first time and got along great, come back from Vietnam, couldn't get along at all.
Yeah.
And just didn't have the same meshing of minds. And I don't know, just couldn't do it. I tried, but I couldn't do it.
I've been there, done that. Tom, I love you, brother. God bless you.
All right. Appreciate it. Let's get back to fishing.
Aye, aye, sir. God bless you all. Enjoy fishing with veterans.
It's challenging. I think that's what I like about it. I like the hunt more than I do the catching. I like to see if I can figure out where they're at, what they're doing, and how to make them bite. Catch them and just throw them back, you know. So it's a mental thing, you know. It helps you cope with life. I've took doctors fishing. I said, just trust me, you go out and go fishing, you'll forget all about doctoring, patients, and all that stuff. And he said, you're right. I didn't even think about it one time. So, you know, it's therapy.
It's a beautiful thing. Tom, thank you for your service in Vietnam. I know you was drafted, and I know that...
Well, I spent another 10 years in the National Guard.
You got brainwashed and got hooked, didn't you?
No, I didn't say I got brainwashed and got hooked. But I went back into the engineers, but after I was out a while, they said, hey, National Guard people are going to get money for going to school. And since I got drafted, only had 2 years in the service, so I was only eligible for 3 years of college. So I took my 3 years of college. I wanted to get a 4-year degree, and so I went back in the National Guard thinking I'd go ahead and go back to college and get my 4-year degree, but I never did. I had a job. They said they didn't want me to take off. Irreplaceable, yeah, right.
We needed you.
Yeah, just because nobody else wanted to do it. But it was fun for a while. I was a water purification platoon sergeant, and it was kind of nice. And I started the unit, got it federally recognized, and then I got out of it about 1989, right when they went to the Gulf War, and sure enough, they went.
Did you operate a ROPU?
Yes. That and leaders.
When I was in Africa, I had to run a security patrol for the ROPU guys. They were pulling water right out of the ocean for us to drink. And really fun thing that I did while I was over there, I drank some bad water and I caught dysentery. Oh. It was awesome. So I was sitting, I was sitting on the toilet.
Most of the day, huh?
I was sitting on the toilet with my head in a mop bucket, and I was rocking back and forth.
I thought you Marines knew better.
Huh?
I thought you Marines knew better than that.
What? Are you picking on Marines again?
Well, I thought you knew better. I thought they trained you to keep out of that dirty water.
Well.
They give you them chlorine pills?
If you don't want something ate, don't put it in front of a Marine. You know what I mean? We'll eat it. We don't care. Anyway.
Yeah, I eat about you.
Well, Tom, you're fishing like it's your job.
Oh, I'm having fun.
God bless you, Tom. Thank you for everything. Thanks for coming out here and joining me. Thank you for your words of wisdom.
Thank you for having me out.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. We'll do it again.
Hope some more people come out.
We'll get some more people out. We'll get the pontoon out. I've got this organization here, this honor float, Freedom Fleet. I want to take you veterans out fishing, and I want to talk to you about coping skills. You know, it's a travesty that 22 veterans a day take their life.